Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. I be to Dr. Asma and fellow friends. So today we are going to learn about accounting for legal firm. My name is Noaina binti Zubir, metric number 252583. Legal firms are normally formed as a partnership and they are subjected to Malaysian Bar Council to practices. They also known as advocates, solicitors, or both. And what usually they do is they prepare a valid legal document. They become as a witness in agreement or contract, or as a trustee or intermediary, solicitor, and advocate of the client. The accounting issue happen here is the separation between the client's money and the firm's money. Okay, next is the definition of terminologies involved in legal firm. First is solicitor. Who is solicitor? Solicitor can be an advocate and solicitor of a high court and includes a firm of solicitor. Next, client. Who is client? Client is any person on whose account a solicitor hold or receive client's money. And client account will be a current or deposit account at a bank in the name of solicitor in the title of which word client appear. So client's money is money held or received by a solicitor on account of a person for whom Indonesian to hold or receive the money. And lastly, trust money. Trust money is money held or received by a solicitor which is not a client money and subject to a trust of which solicitor is a trustee only. Can be established. First is the private law firm. Private law firm is a most typical environment which is they have their own personality, they have their own style and ambience, which is they could be a sole proprietorship, they could be a partnership, or maybe they are the professional corporation too. Second is a sole practitioner. Sole practitioner is they work on their own law firm, but then they have the skills and abilities to lead with excellence. They also known as the entrepreneur of the legal world. Their business is still sophisticated in terms of completing their order and make reasonable profit. Third is the boutique firm. Boutique firm is highly specialized practice focused on a labor and employee relation related to a particular area of law or particular area of the client. Okay, we continues with the fourth form that a legal firm can be established, which is a small law firm. Okay, small law firm depends on the geographic location itself, or maybe they have a fewer attorneys in the firm, and basically they have designated as the office manager handle their routine of their business. But for sure, the office manager cannot handle the overall of the management. It is less formal and do not have many procedures to be followed. It is different with the large law firm. In the large law firm, it is very structured, very formal, and many rules to be followed. It could be a very large law firm have multiple locations in the state of the country and their office are linked through very complex and sophisticated communication system. Related laws and governing bodies in legal firm, as we know that if you don't know, there is no specific accounting standard in legal firm. They also using a GAAP same as other firms, and the related law that govern the legal firm are, as you can see from the slide, the Legal Profession Act, Solicitors Accounts rules, accountants report rules, and solicitors remuneration order. Okay, both solicitor accounts rules and accountants report rules were prepared by the Bar Council, while the solicitor remuneration order was prepared by the Solicitors Cost Committee. The trust asset and liabilities are distinguished from the firm asset and liabilities. That is the first thing that is highlighted here. Next, we go for main purposes of SAR and ARR. Trust asset and liability are distinguished from firm. Proper and complete method prepared for all receipt and payment and each client's account. Each client money distinguished from other clients' money. The firm applies for certificate to accept clients' money annually, and firms send accountants report if received client money during accounting period. And lastly, all client accounts do not have a debit balance because debit balance here indicates an error has occurred or other clients' money have been used. The following part is management trust account. Firm must keep separate accounts for first, each person, firm or company with whom the solicitor has business dealing. Second, its source of income. Third, each type of business expenditure. Fourth, each client on whose behalf money is handled. And lastly, the each type of asset. Whenever a solicitor receives or pay money for the client, the solicitor must decide whether it is a client money or the firm money, and when holds the client's money, the solicitor must pay it into a client account without any delays.
Okay, next I will continue about some rules regarding the client's money. Okay, the first one is legal firm must deposit money received from clients or on behalf of the clients to the client's account. That is rule number 3 stated in the Solicitor's Account Rules 1990. The next one is the money belonging to the clients, which is the client's money, must keep spread from the firm's own money. And the last one is legal firm must at all times maintain the proper accounts or other records that can show how the firm handles the client's money, and they must keep the record for at least 6 years. That is rule number 11. Okay, next we will see how and what money can be withdrawn from a client's account. So, client's money can be used to make payment only if enough money is held in client account for the particular client. So, before any payment from client's money is made, a legal firm must make sure that there is enough money in the client's account. If the money held in the particular client's account is not sufficient, the solicitor may use the firm's money and can claim back from the client later. And the legal firm should also make sure that the payment is allowed under Solicitor's Account Rules 1990. Okay, next we will see money that can be withdrawn from a client account. This is based on the Para 7 Solicitor's Account Rules 1990. Okay, the first one is for payment to or on behalf of the client. The next one is for a payment in the execution of a particular trust money drawn with on the client's authority. The next one is for payment of the solicitor's cost, where a bill of cost or other written intimation of the amount of the cost incurred has been delivered to the client and the client has been notified. The next one is the money to be transferred to a client account in the execution of a particular trust money to be transferred to a spread bank account kept solely for the money of a particular trust. The next one is the money belonging to the solicitor as may be necessary for the purpose of opening or maintaining the account. And the last one is a check or draft received by the solicitor, which he is entitled to split money, which maybe by mistake or accident have been paid into the account. Okay, next we will see on how the recording transaction happen for the transaction in the firm's money, client's money, and also the revenue recognition. Okay, the first one regarding the receipt and payments of firm's money. Let's say we receive money from the service we offer. So we debit the cash of his account 200 ringgit. We credit the service revenue of his account 200 ringgit. Or we make some payment on behalf of the firm's money. Let's say we pay for the water, electricity, and so on. So we debit utility expenses of his account 100 ringgit. We credit cash of his account 100 ringgit. Okay, next, recording transaction, receipt and payment of client's money. So let's say we receive money on behalf of the client Y. So we debit cash trust account 200 ringgit. We credit client Y trust account 200 ringgit. Or we make payment of money on behalf of the client Y. So we debit the client Y trust account 300 ringgit and we credit cash trust account 300 ringgit. Okay, so this is on how the firm recognize the revenue. So when the firm performs services to client Y, so we debit the client Y of his account 300 ringgit. We credit service fee revenue of his account 300 ringgit. So this is to be recorded when the client is billed. So when the firm receive money from client Y for the amount billed 300 ringgit, so we debit the cash of his account 300 ringgit. We credit back client Y of his account 300 ringgit. So the client Y of his account is a temporary account.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Amalina binti Muzamil, matric number 252665. So I will proceed on the treatment for the bank charge. Basically, firm will be charged for the services provided by bank. And in theory, bank charge should be separated for trust account and firm's account respectively for services provided. And bank charge for trust account should be allocated to all clients using that account according to certain ratio or percentage. However, in practice, a legal firm will instruct bank itself to charge the amount towards the firm's account. So why it is different between theory and in practice? It is because the computation for the bank charge is require detail and it become tedious. In order to conclude, the recognition for bank charge is recognized as expense to firm's account, and the treatment and situation happen to the bank charge is same as to bank interest income. So next, the treatment for transfer transaction. In legal firms, money can be transferred either from client's account to office account or from office account to client's account. The transfer from client account to office account is permissible within SAR as stated. Money can be transferred in these three conditions, which is first, client accounts to firm's account, second is office account to client account, and third is between client accounts itself. Okay, next proceed with the work in progress. What is meant by work in progress for the legal firms? Work in progress represent work done by the firm on behalf of client during the financial year, but the related bills have not been delivered to clients at the end of financial year. So the value of the ending work in progress, which is work in progress at the end of the financial year, will be added to the service revenue in the income statement. And for the beginning value of work in progress will be subtracted from the amount. So work in progress will be recorded in balance sheet, but the only amount value that be recorded is the ending work in progress as current asset. Okay, next we will move to the next section, which is report, where legal firms need to prepare. Okay, next is the report needed to be prepared by the legal firms. Generally, the acts, laws and regulations do not require legal firms to prepare a complete set of financial statement, which means that preparing complete set of financial statement is not compulsory for legal firms. However, Accountant Report Rules 1990 ARR and the Solicitor Accountant Rules 1990 SAR require the solicitors to prepare two types of report document, which are first, audit report, and second is accountant report. So for the audit report, it will be submitted to the Companies Commissions of Malaysia, CCM. Meanwhile, for the accountant's report is submitted to the Bar Councils. So that's all from me. Thank you. I will pass to the next presenter.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good day Abid to all of you. My name is Muhammad Ryan Faqih bin Muhammad Fuad. Okay, I will continue my group presentation by presenting the contents of accounting report. First of all, the report should state whether inspection has been done to the books, accounts and documents of the legal firm for a specified accounting period based on specified rules or regulation. Which means this report must follow all the Accountant Reports Rule 1990 provision. Next, the report should state whether or not the accountant is satisfied from his examination of the books, accounts and documents that produced to him, and from the information with the explanation has been given to him. If the accountant is not satisfied, the reason must also be revealed. The accountant needs to provide all the reason why he is not satisfied with the inspection that he has been made. Next, the report should state if the accountant is not satisfied, the matters in respect of which he is not satisfied. In this context, the accountant must show the evidence which part that he is not satisfied with. Next, the report must contain such information as may be prescribed by rules made by the Bar Council under this section. In this context, I can explain that the report supposedly aligns with the Bar Council rules. And lastly, the report must be delivered to the Secretary of the Malaysian Bar not more than 12 months after the end of the accounting period specified in the report, or not more than one accounting period. Okay, financial reporting includes all the reporting of financial and non-financial information in the financial statement. Even though acts and regulations do not require firm to prepare the financial statement directly, as we all know, financial statement is undeniably important to the legal firms. So this is the importance of why solicitors need to prepare financial statement. First, to control the unbilled work in progress. Second, to manage the account receivable. And third, to supervise the administrative operation and cash flow. The financial statement can be prepared with three formats, which are balance sheet format, income statement format, and profit sharing format. However, in our syllabus, we only focus two formats, which are balance sheet format and income statement format. So, this is the example of balance sheet format. Okay, there are a few things that I would like to highlight, which is under the current assets, we need to record the work in progress ending under the current asset. Next, the equity part, we need to differentiate or separate the partners into individually. For instance, partner A, partner B, and partner C. Okay, now this is the example of the income statement format. I hope that you understand these two formats. Okay, now we reach to the conclusion of this chapter. The assets or liability of the firm need to be separated individually, or we can understand it by the firm's liability or asset must be distinguished from the trust assets or liabilities. Okay. For legal firm, there is no MFRS provided for the recognition, measurement, or disclosure for the legal firm's accounting. And the most important part is we need to differentiate firms and clients' money. I think that's all from us. Thank you.